This is my client, Your Honor, and he's aware of the motion to revoke his probation on his 3 cases.
Okay.
And I've talked to him.
You are Victor Damon Stokes,
Yes, sir.
and Mr. Adams is your attorney, correct?
Yes, sir.
You know, you got 4 cases here,
Yes, sir.
correct? You were placed on probation on January 5th, 2 years ago on each of these. And 3 of them you were state jail felonies, where you were sentenced to 2 years in the state jail, and that was suspended. You were placed on regular probation for 5 years. 1 case, you were sentenced to 10 years in prison, and that was suspended. You were placed on regular probation for 10 years for that, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that right?
Yes.
All right. So you're looking at, in these motions, if your probation is revoked, you were looking at 6 years state jail, 10 years prison facility. And so that adds up to 16 years in prison, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what you're facing. And you were placed on probation, and I got this, and I'm getting this. I just want to get this straight. You never reported.
No, sir.
Why?
But I was going to mental illness.
I'm sorry.
I had a mental breakdown. He said he had a mental breakdown, Your Honor.
What mental breakdown? What do you mean?
He had to put my mom to deceased. He had to bury his mother.
I'm sorry. Hold on. That's a natural event.
I know, sir.
All of us have had to do that. Not long ago with my father. I'm the oldest, so I had to take care of all that. It's a natural event. It's terrible, but nobody lives forever, right? You including me. It's a natural event. You just, when somebody passes, it's terrible, but you just don't quit and commit crimes. How does that honor was your mother a nice lady?
Yes, sir.
Well, do you think she'd be happy with you sitting in jail? I need you up here, Langston.
Oh,
thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm talking to him. He's the grown up, and he's the one responsible. Like everybody, we're grown ups. That's not a good excuse. I mean, it's a natural event. You have to deal with it. All of us, if we just said we're quitting and we're going to go commit crimes because our parent died, I mean, that would be a terrible thing. It'd be chaos. But besides, you live on the spirit of your mother. You got to feel like she's looking down and looking, and is she proud of you or not? Not in that jail outfit. You're out. You need to be out doing things, helping the world be a better place. Yeah, but that's all of us lose our parents naturally, unless something happens and we die before. But it's terrible thing. But we don't quit, and we live on the best we can, so that the spirit of the deceased, your mother, is proud of you. And we feel like they're looking down and keeping an eye on things. And one day we will be with them if we live right. But this is no way to act. And that's not an excuse that your parent died. So you go off and start hurting others. That's not. That doesn't make any sense. We got some restitution that's owed here. And you've got 4 cases. What I'm thinking about doing is close out 3 of these state jail felonies and just keep the other one open so that the restitution can be paid. How's that for an idea? Y'all thought about it, maybe? How much time does he have, Craig?
You have 94 days.
Yes. Yes, and he still has some time he's going to serve just to do the minimum. If I did 180 days on the state jails, one of them has a restitution though that everybody needs to agree is going to pour over to the 10/10.
It would be 2 of them, Your Honor. 2 of the state jails have the restitution, and that would be
Okay. Stand by.
0347 has the $1,500.
Okay.
And then 0345 has the $7,000.
Okay. So the 41457 is zero.
Yes, yes, Your Honor. That's correct.
Says he was 1,330 in arrears.
There was a fine of $500.
Fine.
Probably should.
Okay. Fine. How do we do that? How would we do this if that's what we, if we try to implement a plan with this court's idea, how do we pour over the restitution from those two to the other one so that he can pay that and get that paid? That has to get paid. How do we do it?
So if you were gonna give him the minimum, which is 180 days on those two cases, could you also do a judgment?
What I'd like to do is on the three state jail felonies, move those, complete those at 180 concurrent.
Okay,
That's the minimum. Then he's got to pay off this restitution to dispose of
the felon,
the felony, but we'd have to pour over the restitution from those cases. And we can do it by an agreement of the parties.
So what you're saying is.
And then the right thing is done. The people who lost money get paid back. It has to get done. You don't get a deal with this court if the victim has restitution. You don't pay the restitution. It's part of the punishment. It hurts you more. People need to get that. I wouldn't, if I were them and I felt I was a victim and I didn't get paid back, I'd go, where's justice? And that's true. That's how you fix it. When it's money, you fix it by going out and working and paying them back. You can't unbreak an arm, but you can pay back the money if it's lost. But you got to be responsible. You got to act responsibly. That's what I'd like to do. So we only have one case we're worrying about, and then the restitution gets funneled to those two victims. And then the quicker it gets paid back, the quicker it gets terminated. It ends. But yeah, but you just can't just walk off the job. You know, you gotta show up for probation. That's what I'm thinking about doing. If y'all can fashion that,
We agree to that. He said he's fine with that.
Dispose of these three at the minimum, the state jail felonies, then we'll continue the regular probation on the other one, which is the second degree felony in 41457, and then the restitution of those other two state jail felonies are rolled into that second degree felony that he continues on probation for, and then the other three get closed out. So he's not getting hit with all kind of fees, but fees going out the window right and left here, 4 cases, and that just leads you to death. So let's finish that. Stop it. If that's what y'all want to do.
Yeah, I think
y'all can do.
Let's go in the back and I'll sign you.
It's a way to dispose of it.
All right.
When you're completed with this and you're released, where are you going to? You have a place to work and things like that.
I work with my post McDermott.
Sir,
At McDermott. McDermott. Yeah, McDermott.
okay, what do you do there?
I'll be on sandblast.
Sandblast. What are you making there for sandblast? How much?
I don't know that. I ain't.
Do you know how to do that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you got a plan. And how long have you been doing that?
For like 2 years.
2 years?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where'd you learn how to do it? Just on the job?
Just on the place.
Okay. Well, I mean, that needs to be done. I mean, that job they're always looking for folks who are good at it. Okay. But I think are you a union employee too? See, I used to represent the unions when I was
being continued.
in private practice. And they're all good workers. I like the union people.
Something we found. Yes. Is there any?
Okay. Well, fix that. Thank you.
Or are they going? It's already convicted.
5-6 is called the State of Texas versus Mercy Bruno. Are you Mercy Bruno?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Hi. You are charged, you probably know this, with the second-degree felony of burglary of a habitation, which carries with it, if convicted, up to 20 years in prison. David Grove is your attorney, who's been appointed to represent you. Have you had a chance to speak with him at all?
Oh, well, yesterday I did.
Yesterday? Okay. Oh,
No, can you please, Miss Bates was saying, we can get them out tonight, you say.
uh-huh.
Please.
He's not going to be here today. He's unable to be here today, so I'm going to reset this for a week.
Oh,
Okay?
okay, that's,
All right. Thank you. Jador Ernest, please come on in. 24 CR 1309. You were charged here in this indictment with the third-degree felony of engaging in organized criminal activity, which carries with it up to 10 years in prison if you're convicted. The indictment goes on to allege you have some prior convictions, burglary in violation of a protective order. So that was a conviction out of Harris County in 2022. So if you were found guilty of this engaging in organized criminal activity indictment, and then one or both of those prior convictions were proven true, then your punishment range becomes a second-degree felony. So you were looking at up to 20 years in prison. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody talked to you on this? You haven't had an attorney speak to you yet?
He came yesterday.
Okay. Did y'all talk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. He's not going to be able to be here today. Well, I'm going to reset it a week. Thinking about I don't want to talk about the case, but was there an offer that was made?
Yes, sir.
And did your attorney talk to you about that?
No, sir. So I'm going to try to give him probation.
What's the offer?
It's not probation.
Okay. All right. So we're going to have to wait till we have to reset it 1 week. And it looks like they're not offering it. And that wouldn't be surprising with a criminal history like that. So it may end up having to get tried if y'all can't agree otherwise. But we'll reset it 1 week and bring you back. Okay, so all right. Thank you. Okay. 25 CR 579 is called Carl Ledet. Is that you, sir?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Grove is your attorney who was unable to be here today. Did you have a chance to talk to him yesterday?
Yeah.
He was in the jail yesterday talking to some people.
Yeah.
He's unable to be here today. As you know, you're charged with this first-degree felony, which carries with it, if convicted, up to life in prison.
Yeah.
We're going to have to reset this for a week. And I don't know where, since he's not here, I don't know what he's going to announce on your behalf, but there's not much I can do without the lawyer.
I understand. That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, he had came see me. I just want to speak brief on it.
Sure.
Yeah, he had came see me, and I was well, all thanks to us when he was telling me that there's no evidence on it. It was like it's just none at all.
Okay.
And
well, I think the state disagrees, but or they wouldn't if they felt like there was no evidence, it wouldn't be proper for them to continue to move forward, and that would be in bad faith.
okay.
And sometimes they dismiss cases.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But this is
it's the child support. We call it CPS in Louisiana, but y'all call out Ferguson. The name of that CPS place.
did Mr. Grove review with you the probable cause affidavit? That's the probable cause affidavit that is signed, um, um, let's say by, a police officer here who investigated the case.
Yeah, the
Did he
detective.
review that with you?
The detective.
Yes.
Yeah, the detective had he didn't put it in there that I told him that.
Okay.
He needs to stop talking,
Yeah,
Judge.
yeah, it's best, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't want to say anything without your attorney
Right,
here,
right.
because that's a plan y'all have. But he's not going to be able to be here today. We're going to have to reset it a week.
Okay, is it any other kind of way that I can get another appointed attorney? That's
When you're appointed somebody, and this was indicted 2 months ago. Was it yesterday? Was it the first time you talked to him?
yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm going to reset it 1 week and we'll see what happens in a week. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks. Yes, sir. It looks like there's a motion to revoke probation. You have an unauthorized use of a motor vehicle case that you were on probation for.
Yes, sir.
And then now there's a new indictment in April of this year that states that on or about February 18th of this year, you committed theft of a state jail felony of theft of a firearm. And I'm looking at the motion to revoke unadjudicated probation. And number one, it says that on or about February 18th, 2025, the defendant committed the offense of deadly conduct and theft of a firearm in violation of his probation order. Does he have is there a third case? I only have two, the motion to revoke probation and the theft of a firearm. What about the deadly conduct? Was that indicted?
Received an email from the district attorney about that.
Uh-huh.
Let me see.
Sarah
Yes, Your Honor.
is the prosecutor on Mendoza.
Yes, Your Honor.
I see an indictment for the theft of a firearm.
It's a misdemeanor.
Oh, it ended up being a misdemeanor?
Yes, so the deadly conduct is a misdemeanor.
Okay.
So deadly conduct is, he does have the new theft of a firearm.
Okay.
At the interior.
All right. All right. Good. Okay. Did they file a new misdemeanor case on him too?
He did, Your Honor.
All right. So you got two more new charges.
Yes, sir.
The state jail felony of theft of a firearm, and then that misdemeanor of deadly conduct. Also here on this unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, it's a state jail felony. So if your probation were revoked, you'd be looking at up to 2 years in the state jail.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is all serious. Have you had a chance to talk to your attorney, Mr. Grove?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. We're going to try to get him over to see you as soon as possible, because you can't really do much without getting advice from your lawyer first.
Sure.
Okay. We're going to have to reset this case for a week. Okay. So I can make sure that he gets to you and talks to you about what options you have. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. Sir,
I didn't have Donald Duster on my.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I didn't have Donald Duster as my attorney.
Don Dusler?
Yes, sir.
No, David Grove has been appointed to represent you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, your Clarence Small. Mr. Grove, David Grove is your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Have you had a chance to talk to him?
No, sir. Not since we came in here on the 7th of July. He said he needed
Oh,
4 weeks to get my timeline. And he didn't know my timeline.
okay. Well, yeah, obviously, he's not going to be here today. We're going to have to reset this case for a week.
Okay, yes, sir.
But we need to work with him on what direction this is going to head in, so that you,
Yes, sir.
so I know and you know.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Yeah. I'm going to get him to talk to you as soon as possible, sir. So we're
Okay,
going
yes,
to reset it 1 week.
okay, yes,
All
sir.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Monica Vincent, Monica Vincent, that's you. In 24 CR 2342, as you know, you're charged with this third degree felony of evading arrest. And then it looks like there's some prior convictions in 23 on assaults on a public servant. So this third degree felony, if all of this is found true in the indictment, the prior convictions and in this event, then the third degree becomes a second degree. It gets enhanced one level. So you're looking at up to 20 years in prison. Has David Grove had a chance to speak with you? He's your attorney who was appointed to represent you.
Yes, sir, not recently, but you recall about 2 weeks ago.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Uh,
There's only 5,000 cases I have.
I hired a David Dyes,
Did you?
and you said that he hasn't sent you any
He
information.
hasn't. There's nothing in this yet.
And what Mr. Dyes told me was, because I think he was from Orange, but he's out of Kima now, and he said that he was going to do the legwork, but Grove was going to represent him in court. I don't know. It sounded odd to me too. So I don't know what they've talked about. I haven't spoke to any of them since I hired Mr. Grove.
And Mr. Grove's not here today, so
Guys.
yeah, he's been appointed to represent you.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna have to reset this a week.
Understand? Yes, sir.
All right, I hate to postpone things, but
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
that's just you're saying you've hired Mr. Dice, but there's nothing in here that the proper way that someone comes into a case is by a written documentation that shows that they are going to be representing you until or unless that happens. The attorney, if you were appointed attorney, that attorney continues unless or until the court replaces that attorney. But you can always hire anybody anytime. Meanwhile, how long have you been in jail?
Since November.
Yeah. It will be a year in a couple of months, won't it? How's that going?
Mhm.
You know, I know.
It's hard.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to reset it a week and see about getting you and the lawyers together. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.